sweetheart. Hi, mother. I'm not even going to lie. I'm eating again. I was eating this morning on the live. I'm back to eating again. Hi, Matt. Hi, Clover. I thought of Miranda. Miranda goes, you can just come back. I said I had to go home because I had to go pee earlier. And I went home and I sat around. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to go back and do a live because I'm hungry. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. So now I'm eating again. So I'm going to be eating on this live again, just like earlier. Hi, Ash. So don't mind me. I hope you guys don't care. You're eating too? I know. I don't like when, I need the air on because it's warm in here, but I don't want my food to get cold. I got a dilemma going on. Hi, Claudia. Clowning around. I have Taco Bell. I got Taco Bell. I got the Nacho Grande, but I always get extra sour cream. You know, it's so funny. I actually was thinking about bringing a sour cream because that's how much I like sour cream. They never put enough sour cream. Wait, I was cracking up because I have tacos at home. I made tacos yesterday and I'm out here getting Taco Bell. It's just hard to eat it. What is my what from? Oh, we talk about creating your own reality. How you create your own reality. That's it. Manifestation chats. Talk about all kinds of stuff on here. We talk about food. We talk about just life. Hey, Miranda. Miranda, did you hear me? I said I was thinking of you because you were like, come back on. And I'm like at home and I'm kind of like just sitting around. I'm like, I went pee. And then my dogs start like, I love my dogs, but they start to drive me crazy because they're like, I always say they're bored. My dogs are bored. They're like, want to go out all the time because like they see me there, right? I'm like, I just got to get out of this house. Plus I was hungry. Hi, Sally. Hi, Frederica. Who pinned that? Who pinned that? No. Who pinned that? Who pinned it? Is that a joke? Okay. Everybody looked it up. Guys, I mean, if you know me, I never read any of books on anything. So, no, I definitely did not read it. Tacos. Whenever I would watch Gilmore Girls, they always act like they're eating. Does anybody watch Gilmore Girls? Me and my daughter get mad because I don't know how many cheeseburgers they wasted on that show. Luke, the guy who owns the diner, makes some food all the time, and they never eat the damn food. I said, I don't think I ever seen them take a bite of anything. Like, so much wasted food. But watching them eat, like they would order Chinese all the time, I would always get hungry. And they drink coffee, and then I found out that one of the characters, the main characters, actually doesn't even like coffee. That made me mad too. No, it's not a job. I just go on TikTok. I just create. It's so funny, guys. Did you get it's like, you're either recreating or you're creating. It's literally that. And you can tell the difference when you relax. Like, if you ever start to get bored, or if you ever start scrolling, stop and take a moment. And I promise you, if you relax, you'll get guided to do something that puts you back in creation mood. To create, to move towards that would be your path. That would be your best timeline, or whatever you want to call it. So that's what I noticed, is that, you know, I'm like very aware of when I'm repeating an old pattern, but you can get out of it in that moment. It's not like when you're repeating a pattern, it's not like you're stuck now in that pattern. Like, people think because they react that they're now, I reacted, oh no, I'm reacting. No, like, you can get out of that right now. You can get out of that in this moment. All you have to do is relax in this moment. Take a pause. And if you take a pause and you really relax your body and get still enough, you'll get moved to something that's going to keep you back, put you back on your best timeline. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Oh no, I never read it. I never read any books on this. I just go within. Honestly, that's the best way I can explain it, guys. Is I go within. I talk to my higher self, I guess. I just go within and I ask those questions. If I'm ever feeling out of alignment or unsteady, I go within and I seek that guidance within. That's my book. My book is my inner guidance system. Literally, I'm not just saying that. I never read anything about this reality or this experience or any of that. I got led to things probably, but not even realizing it, right? That taught me where I was and what I needed based off where I was at, based off what I could comprehend in that moment. But I never actually read any books. Hi, Amber. Well, Mia, I'm eating right now, but just relax your shoulders, relax your body. That's all you have to do. You just have to relax your body. Hi, Pixie. Do you guys know what I mean? My face is going to be glowing because of the sun. No. Kush said, is cooking one of your hobbies? No, not at all. Not at all. Do I like it sometimes? Yeah, I do. But if it ever starts, anything in life, when it starts to feel like a chore, it's not fun. I think that's just life in general. But I mean, I think maybe some people might enjoy it. I don't know. Sometimes I like to. I gotta be like in the mood to cook. But I did try to read a couple books last year around spring. Did you, Miranda? Yeah, exactly, Miranda. That's exactly how it was for me. Because I don't read. I don't like to. So for me, it's all like intuitive. Just trusting your inner guidance system. Yeah. Yeah, like I need to, I know what's best for me. I always know, like, I talk about this a lot with my working out. Like, I know that when I do that, I feel better. I know that I do move out of things though too sometimes. Like I don't cook every single day, because if I cooked every single day, I would probably run out of things to cook, to be honest. Yeah, I would just go through this thing where, like, I just trust it. If I didn't feel like, I know when it feels like, I know when I'm guided to do something, like, I'll know I trust the guidance, like, go do this. And even if it's a little unsteady, I still keep relaxing, because I know it's just my old patterns kicking in at times, right? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yes, Pixie from Taco Bell. Oh my God, that's so good. Stopped myself from speaking of anything today. I want to, yeah, Bay, you will. What did Barbie say today? Barbie said that she doesn't have to work out. She can eat what she wants and she doesn't have to work out, and she maintains her figure. And I said, I don't have that belief. Like, I can eat whatever I want, but I have to work out, right? So, it's all belief systems. That's what it is. That's all it is. Hi, Claire. Thank you, Claire. I'm going later again, Claire. It's a process. It's a process. Now, does that that doesn't happen to me when I eat Taco Bell. Like, my stomach doesn't get bad from it. Thank you, Pixie. Probably, yeah. I've just been highlighting underneath. I haven't been doing up here. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm kind of going back to how I had it before, probably. I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm just adding highlights. Thank you. Why are you doing this in your car? Don't you have a home? Now, I don't have a home, Jackie. That's why I'm doing it in my car. But it is what it is. No, I don't Botox. Just makeup. Philly, PA. I know, it's my favorite. Honestly, I don't even do videos at home anymore, Claire. I want to get out of my house. Like, I used to do them, and I would sit in the mornings, and I would have my tea and all that. And now I'm like, I just want to get out of the house. And I always have something to get, like whether it be a drink or something to eat. So I'm going out anyway, so I might as well sit and do a live. Yes, that's exactly what I like too. That's what I always used to tell people. But you know what's so funny, Claire? I always see people doing live in their car. I guess it's just that I'm responding to them. I'm sure people pop on and say it all the time. But yeah, it's just like, people always think that's so strange, but I think people just like to say stuff. Yeah. No. I live in my car. No, I'm not Italian. Do you live in your car? Yeah. Yeah. And get ready in my car, do my hair in my car. Yeah. No, I never heard of that book. I was saying, I never heard of it. But I said I don't read anyway. So I won't read it. I won't listen to the audio either. I know, I used to feel so bad because people would always give me book suggestions and they'd say, read this, or, oh, but you can listen to the audio, but I can't. I literally can't. Like, it bores me. I can't read books. I can't listen to audios. I'm torturing myself. I know that some of the stuff's really good in them. Guys, I can't even listen to like a long TikTok. If someone's like, I'm going to give you the number one thing and they don't get to the damn point, I'm out. Like, I'm like, get to the point. I'm not listening to this because you're not getting to the point. Just get to the point. I know it's my attention span. I get it, but that's just who I am. Like, that's why something's got to catch my attention. Like watching movies and TV and stuff like that. It's got to. I can't sit there and watch something that is okay. It's okay, like, and just force myself to. It's like that's how I've always been, guys. That's why I never stayed at jobs long if I didn't like it. If it wasn't, I knew in the back of my mind that this is not going to work. This job is not going to work. Like, I'm staying here for a little bit longer, but all I'm doing is delaying the inevitable. Like, I'm not going to force myself to do anything, right? That's out of my comfort zone. And if I did, it was me not listening to my intuition, without a doubt. And I knew very well what I was doing. I was very well aware when I stayed too long at things. And I knew it was my fault. It had nothing to do with the place. It has nothing to do with the people. It's me. I stayed too long in a place that wasn't a fit for me. That's all. Right? So if you really stop and think about it, we know when we're not listening to our intuition. My first book, Intuition is Simple, is all about this. The whole time I wrote it, I said I knew I wasn't listening to my intuition. I knew when I was letting things go too far. And it was like always that like, oh, I'll just stay a little longer. Even though I knew in the back of my mind I was delaying the inevitable. I was going to end up leaving this place. Hi, Kira. Yeah. I do sometimes think about that when I'm making TikToks. Like, I don't want to be like not getting to the point. I'm like I don't want to be like saying I have something to say, but not. I dropped that. Oh, it fell right on the napkin, and not saying it like till I get to the end, right? How perfect was that? The thing it spilled, but it spilled right on the napkin. I'm making a mess. So that's why I'm going to talk about lazy manifesting. That's why I liked Abraham Hicks, guys, because I just listened to her because she didn't. It wasn't a book. It was high vibration. She was positive. So it was all like just stuff that I could listen to as I was moving it throughout my day. And that's how I created lazy manifesting. I was making it as I was moving through my circumstances so I could help other people move through their circumstances. Literally, guys, that's how that got created. Because I was listening to Abraham a lot as I was moving through a lot of my circumstances and stuff, and it was keeping me in a good energy. I was relaxing a lot too. A lot of stuff manifested for me from relaxing. Literally. It was just relaxing. Hi, Megan. They put like all the stuff on one side. I'm sweating, but I don't want the air on when I eat. Yeah, like in the beginning, I forced things because I was still practicing this. I was still all over the place. You got to keep sitting into this moment. You got to keep relaxing into this moment to get connected to your guidance system. And you got to keep doing that at first. And you won't ever have to really do a thing. You'll just keep moving out of things that don't serve you. The more you choose the better thing. You choose the better, I don't even say thought. I mean, it is a thought. Go do this, right? But it's like trusting that thing that don't go back to that pattern. Do this instead. That's what keeps you in that creation mode and moving forward and keeping you moving towards best and better. Three on a car. Yeah, like I like when I make my TikToks outside. They're the ones that come like they're inspired for me. Like when I'm outside and like something I think of something, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, it's just like that. What was the one that I made today about? Hi, user. What was I saying about that one today? Oh, how circumstances and manifestations are the same thing. It's the same energy that you need to be in, because you need to be moving through circumstances in a positive way to move out of them real quick. And that's how you're going to feel when you have a manifestation anyway, right? If you have everything you want, you're going to be happy. Think about if you're living your best life. Think about if you had everything you wanted. How would you feel, right? That's all you got to go back to every time. Is how would I feel if I had if I was living my best life? All right, I'm going to stop eating and then I'm going to sit down. And then I'm going to really do this live. I should restart it. Hi, Alchemist. How are you? It's so cool to be on at a different time because I've been doing my lives in the morning. So I don't see a lot of you guys. I always say I'm going to be done and then I'm not. But I am going to be done. I'm back, but it gets dark early here now. And I'm eating again, Shan. All right, I'm done. I'm so glad they gave me a bunch of napkins. How to change someone's mind about something. Now, that's a belief system. You create everyone in your reality. So you're saying that they're stubborn. You're creating that they're stubborn. You can't need someone to change for you to feel better. Remember, you can't need somebody to change for you to feel better. You need to feel better first. In order to get the reflection back that you actually want, you need to feel better first. Right now, you're wanting them to change so you feel better. So you want to get out of that aim, right? Always remember, oh wait, there I go. I'm needing somebody to change so I feel better. I can feel better on my own. So everything's giving you an opportunity to feel better on your own. Literally, that's it. That's all this is. Everything that I talk about is anything that is being reflected back to you that doesn't feel good is saying, oh wait, I can feel good on my own. It's building security within you. That's all it's there for. Now you're just sticking to what you're staying in that pattern. So you got to quiet that down. You got to use it to do my practice. I know. That's what I always say, Benjamin. What you're eating is the best life. I got so excited to go get it. Yes. Get back to yourself and do the practice. Get off that topic. Keep focusing on yourself. Remember, every possible reality exists. You're still in limited mindset. You're still in worst case scenario. Right? You're still thinking, you're still trying to figure it out. You're keeping yourself stuck in that pattern. But you got to relax to get out of that pattern so you can move towards best case scenario. That's always the case. Best case scenario exists in each moment. And if you're stuck on something that doesn't feel good, you got to keep relaxing your body to move out of it. Literally. You can't speak about it. You have to relax your body and you will literally move out of it. Right in that moment, you'll move out of it. Oh, I love that, Corman. I like when people say that. They'll be like, I just binge watch your videos sometimes. Yes, get yourself back to that neutral state. Nah, that's the point. It's patterns, remember, it's old. You don't want to repeat something old. That's all. You want to move towards new because that's creation mode. So that's all you got to think is like, all right, I'm just repeating an old pattern. I want to get out of this pattern and I want to move towards more. I want to move towards best. I want to move towards creation mode. That's what I call it. So in order to get back into creation mode to moving forward, you just relax. That's it. You got to quiet that down. I use my practice daily, all the time. You just get better at the practice. And when you're in an old pattern, you know better when, okay, yeah, I'm in an old pattern right now. This doesn't serve. I'm always moving out of things. Guys, like I say this, you think like you have it figured out. No, nobody has it figured out. Am I repeating or am I creating? I'm always moving towards best and better. You're going to start to get more comfortable with that, with being more in creation mode, basically. So, okay, yeah, you got to focus on you 100% VS. I don't think any of these old things are going to work anymore. I think people are going to start realizing these techniques to manifest people. They're going to realize it's not working anymore. Like, we're moving out of that. We're moving out of trying to control things, trying to manipulate it by our thoughts persisting. It's not going to be what you want. You got to be fulfilled and whole first in order to bring that relationship in the way you want. You don't want a relationship where you're constantly questioning and doubting anything. And you can't do that. You can't get there until you're secure. And you're not doubting you in this moment. You're trusting yourself in this moment, right? So, yeah, I mean, you're just not going to be fulfilled. You're going to wonder why. So, yeah, V, it's all about bringing it back to you and focusing on you, because Source is working for you, but you're not listening to Source. You're not listening to your higher self, to that guidance that's saying, no, go do this. This is going to serve you. We fight with it. We argue with it. So, like I said, even sometimes as I'm moving into something I know that's better for me, I'm a little wonky still. But I know when I do it and I start to do it, I get settled. It feels good. It feels right. I now know I'm in alignment. There's not really any rules to any of this. If you're unsure, I always say just go back to relaxing your body. Just go back to relax. But you're going to start to know what's old and what's new. You're just going to know. Yes, I love that, Miranda. Yes. Miranda said, if you're ever questioning anything, focus on yourself. I feel like that's always the answer, because that's what everybody comes here and asks. They're always focused on an SP, or they're focused on, like, oh, how do I get the job? You're focused on the problem still. You're in the wrong reality. You're in an old pattern. So you don't realize that you're still in the old reality. You're still in the old. And you got to get out of that. In order to be fulfilled and to manifest actually what you actually want, you got to get out of that. You got to know what it feels like to be in creation mode, literally. Like where you're just flowing and you're just moving forward, right? And you're going to, like I said, you're going to start to know the difference. Yeah, you'll get out of that the more you focus on yourself. Yes, but here's the thing. The more... Hi, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. The more you focus on the thing about alignment that people don't understand, that people, they always say, oh, I always put people before me. But you don't realize that everybody's benefiting when you put yourself first. When you're in alignment and you're choosing you and what feels best for you, that everybody's actually going to benefit. It may not be obvious right away, though, and that's what it is. It's like we need evidence right away. As humans and as the way we're programmed, is if you're not seeing evidence in that moment, you start to fall back to old patterns again in that moment. Because you're like, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing them change yet. They're not happy yet. But you got to keep on doing it. You got to keep on practicing happy on your own, alignment on your own. And everything that will catch up. Everything will catch up to you and your energy. It has to catch up. Everything has to catch up. It can be no other way. But you gotta get good at going within more, being with your own energy more, trusting your inner guidance more, and noticing the difference of old pattern, moving forward. Old pattern, moving forward, right? And you're gonna notice the difference. Thank you for that. Thanks, Ashley. Hi, Will. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, Pixie. Yes, Pixie said this is becoming a collective experience. Yes, because the more it's all energy. So it's like the more you're in alignment, the more other people are going to gravitate towards that and be curious and like, all right, what am I missing here? Why am I not fulfilled? What am I missing in my life here? Well, it's because you have your very own path. That's it. Like, you literally have your very own path. That's something that's going to truly fulfill your soul. And that's it. That's really it. I think it's really about being just comfortable with who you are. Authentic. I always play around with that word. Authentic. That word always cracks me up. Just being able to be yourself as much as you can. Be comfortable being yourself. No matter what, where, when, right? I think it has a lot to do with that. Because you know if you're not being yourself or not. I mean, I know when I'm not being myself. I know if I'm feeling off or uncomfortable in my energy. Of course, V. Of course. It's all about the reminders. It's all about the reminders. That's what I said. That's why I posted that reminder today in the membership, Miranda. And I'm like, you know what? Then I started posting a couple more. Like, I think I'm going to start sending them out a little bit more. Because I think it's good. We need those. I mean, Ashley said, it's just that little reminder, but it's so simplistic. Just to relax your body, to keep you moving forward, right? Just check in with your body throughout the day. Check in throughout the day to make sure you're relaxed. Because when that's checking in and you're relaxing your body, then you know that, you know, oh yeah, I'm good now. I'm relaxed, right? I'm not repeating something old. Just by simply checking in with your body and relaxing your body. It's so easy to get caught up. Actually, I do have some leftovers for you. I'll hand them to you through the screen. I'll hand the leftovers. You know, one day that's going to happen, right? I'll be handing you guys stuff through the screen. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just making sure you're not repeating something old. And you're going to know when it's time to relax versus go do something, you know, versus... Like, it's more of, when it comes to, like, putting others before you, it's not even that, like, what I notice happens with me now is I'm doing it because I actually want to do it. Nobody's expecting anything from me. I'm just like, oh, I want to do this. Like, I want to cook. I mean, this is my kids. Obviously, I cook dinner. I'm their mom. But, like, I never feel pressured anymore. It's like I feel inspired now. And it's not like... But once you feel like you have to do it, it's no fun anymore. And then it starts to feel like a job. Yeah, I don't teach self-concept VS. Like, I don't really have anything for that. For me, it's just feeling good. It's practicing feeling good on your own. That's all. My practices are more relaxing practices. Slowing down your energy, being aware of how you feel, and feeling good and mastering alignment. I don't teach. Maybe I just don't use the word self-concept, Miranda. I don't know. You did self-concept. I don't think I explain it like that, right? Do I? I don't know it, so I can't even say what it is or help anyone when it comes to that, because I just don't use that word. I just say feel good no matter what's happening around you. That's it. You can't need things to change outside of you. You need to feel good on your own. Is that the same thing as self-concept? I don't know. I do, Bill. I do. I do them every day, almost every day, but I don't always come on at this time. I usually sometimes do early in the mornings. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's just you needing to feel good on your own. So you don't have to, so my practices are different than what you're getting. You don't have to figure out your belief systems. You just got to quiet down the moments you don't feel good, because that's a limiting belief. Okay, VS? So anytime you don't feel good, that's a limiting belief right there. That's how you know. So that's called reaction. You're reacting in that moment. In that moment, you have to relax your body. It's a reminder to relax your body. You got to quiet it down. And you got to keep relaxing till you find relief. When you find a little bit of relief, you just broke down a program. You just broke down an old belief system. So you got to really get comfortable with being with your own energy. That's it. That's all it is. You can't run from anything. I think understanding that we cannot run from anything anymore. There's no running from anything. You have to kind of relax into it and find that relief in that moment. And that's actually what moves you out of it. And that's really all you're doing. Yeah. So reacting is a reminder to relax your body. That's all. Just think about it like that. Oh, wait. I'm reacting, it's a reminder to relax my body, so I don't repeat a pattern. So tell yourself that every time you don't feel good, you're reacting, and say, okay, this is just a reminder to relax my body until I find relief, so I don't repeat a pattern. So stay there with that. Don't run from it. Stay there with that feeling. Don't run from that feeling. Relax your body. You'll start to feel relief. You'll actually start to feel better. If you stay there with it long enough and you relax your body, you're going to start to feel relief. And guess what? In that moment, you just released an old pattern. Yeah, I do them like, oh, no, what? I don't do them that early. Bill, I'm actually lying to you. Probably like 11-ish, maybe 10, 11, 12. It varies. It varies. It gets easier though. It gets easier to relax. People are silly. You'll start to feel better. So focus on yourself. Do things for you. Get up every day. Get ready every day. You know, do your hair, do your makeup, put on something that makes you feel good, right? It's like, it's literally that kind of stuff. That's all you're doing. Just focusing on you, doing things that feel good for you. Anytime that you think about your manifestation, this is important too, BS. You got to remember that it's done the best way possible. You got to remind yourself that when you think of it. That's the only reminder you need. When it comes to a manifestation, the only reminder you need is that it's done in the best way possible. And you're contradicting it in that moment when you don't feel good and you're thinking about it. You're contradicting what's done for you. So in that moment, you got to go, oh, wait, it's just a reminder that it's done. Time for me to feel good on my own. So just always remember, everything's done, guys. Everything's done now. Your best life's done. Manifestations are done in the best way possible. And you got to remember that. And anytime you're thinking about it, you got to go, oh, it's just reminding me that it's done. Bring yourself back to this moment, this present moment, and say, all right, I can feel good on my own. But don't, that's okay to cry, but don't use that as in like, I'm just an emotional person. Well, you're just a human experiencing life through your emotions, but don't use that label. I'm just so emotional. Don't make, like, I don't want to say the word excuse. I'm trying to say it in a gentle way. But still relax your body. You can cry, just still relax. Make sure you're relaxed. You're not telling that story. Because it's just something that keeps you stuck in old patterns, right? Bye, Bill. Have a nice day. Yes, I'll get this one. I have so many, Aim. Oh my gosh. I got to get these lives in the membership for you guys. I've been doing lives every day. This is what happens. I get on these live kicks and I've been doing them a lot longer. And then I have no time to actually get them up in the membership. But yes, I will get some in there for you guys. And I'm putting some in I have 2 memberships now. The quick results membership too. So I want to put some in there too. But I don't want to put too many in there because I'm trying to keep that very like strict. I know, like I am keeping that one strict. Yes, Shan, yes. We don't realize that. Like, it's done, guys. It's done. It's done. It's done. Your manifestations are done. They're done. They're done. Right? We contradict them all the time. And it's in that moment, you got to catch that you're contradicting it. that you're going back to a pattern. Wait, it's done in the best way possible. All I got to do is get back to this moment. All I got to do is feel as if I were to have it now. I don't have, not act as if. I just got to feel good. Because that's how you would feel if you had everything you wanted, manifestations. So that's all you're doing, guys. I know. It's easier said than done, but you got to keep doing it over and over again, because you will. That's a habit. That's a positive habit. Oh, wait, everything's done. My best life's done. Bring it back to this moment. Feel good on my own. Repeat, right? Hi from Scotland. Hi, Nay. Oh man, they make my refreshers so good, but I'm afraid that it's going to be, I don't know if they'll be open in time to get another one when I'm done. How do you feel good in the moment? You have to practice it, okay? If you're not feeling good more of the time, then you have to practice it. Thank you, V. I want to call you V's. Yes, thank you. Yes, T. Yes, without a doubt. Yeah, so you just want to, you got to practice it. I'm going to be really honest with you. You just, relaxing helps you though. Practicing non-reaction will help you feel better. I want you to know your true nature is to feel good, okay? I feel like once you understand that your true nature is to feel good, you start to relax into that more. And you remind yourself that, wait, I'm supposed to feel good. That's actually the truth. Not feeling good is not the truth, right? So you fall into that more. You relax your body into that more. But yeah, it's the reminders and it's the relaxing that keep you moving forward towards best and better. But it's like, at first, it's kind of feeling like a habit to keep reminding yourself to relax. So then you start to feel better, right? But it's all in that relaxing, because feeling good's actually your truth. That's why when you feel good, right? When we're feeling good, living our best lives, we're not questioning anything. We're not doubting anything. We're loving life. We're flowing. But it's the moment you don't feel good that you got to relax again. Like, it really is simple, guys. It really is simple. It becomes easier to feel good. And when you don't feel good, you're like, absolutely not. I'm not repeating old patterns. I'm not doing that again. And you get yourself out of it quicker. So you just get better at getting yourself out of it. Yes, Shan, yes. So it's like, I don't like to say you're creating better habits, but you are in the physical, right? In your experience, you are, because there are things that actually feel better that don't, right? Like, I talk about this all the time. Like, I know when I work out, I feel good. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I know how I'm going to feel, right? So like, yes, in the physical, there are things that actually you choose that actually do feel better for you, because everything exists here and now. Everything's done. And there's things that don't really feel so great, and there's things that do feel great. And the more you chill, the more you relax, you connect to the things that actually feel good for you, for what's best for you. And it's going to be different for everyone. That's why I say, like, you can't compare yourself to anyone, because someone else might say, if I eat Taco Bell, I'm going to feel like crap. But for me, I don't. I don't feel like crap, right? So it's like, you got to trust yourself and where you're at based off your belief systems, right? Because we're all different. I don't know. You don't gotta pray. I mean, it's gotta be authentic, okay? It's gotta be authentic. So if you're praying out of desperation, that's the wrong energy to be in. But if you're actually grateful, I would say like a prayer of gratitude, like actually, and you actually feel it, then you're in the right energy, right? So it's all about being authentic and feeling it real in that moment. But if you're not, that's why, you guys know I don't like persisting, because it's totally not aligned. It's ridiculous. Like, I don't know how people do that. You want to practice more so knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and that you created this moment. We create everything, and be okay with where you're at, because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So it's more about practicing that, not so much prayer. Unless that feels good for you. So if you pray and it feels good to you, then yeah, but it's got to be authentic. Pray and it feels good to you, then yeah, but it's got to be authentic. Guys, hold on 1 second. I got a call. 1 second. Guys, hold on 1 second. I got a call. 1 second. Guys, hold on 1 second. I got a call. 1 second. Guys, hold on 1 second. I got a call. 1 second. Hi, Linda. If we think about it, we'll get to decide how we feel, right? We have to give emotions permission. I don't if we think about it, I don't know what you mean. It's like, I can't, it's so synchronistic and everything just falls into place. I don't overthink any of this. I just keep following what feels best. And if I'm feeling out of alignment, I just relax to get the guidance of what to do. Like, that's it. Like, that's all I do. That's just how I live my life. Everything just falls into place for me. Everything works out for me. I move out of things without having to say anything. Like, I just move out of things that don't serve me anymore pretty naturally. It's not like I got to say, no, I don't want that anymore, right? You just start becoming very aligned, very in flow, and you just keep moving forward in that energy. You can't do Subway while road tripping. Do you have to realize how... No, you don't have to realize anything. Oh, Jimmy, yes. Yeah, Jimmy's like, it's that simple. Yes. Yes, you don't... You're so unlimited, Jimmy. You're so unlimited, okay? So that's the thing. We're still, at first, thinking so, in a limited mindset. And we think we're so stuck to, that one thing. And the more you relax, so many things open up. So many possibilities open up. So I think it's more so of understanding how unlimited we are and reminding yourself of those little things. Yeah, I don't even think about it like that, though. I don't emotions like that. I just relax to feel better. I don't label it, really, anything. I don't really label anything. If I'm not feeling good, I don't try to even figure out why or any of that. I just relax my body till I find some relief, and then I'll say, all right, what should I do right now? And I'll know what I should do, what feels best, and I'll move towards that. If I don't move towards that, though, and I choose not to, that's okay, too. There's nothing wrong. It's not like I did something wrong by not following that. But, going within and taking that moment, you're going to get clarity. You're going to get more clarity, and you're going to start to trust that more, that inner guidance more. It's so hard for me to explain, Jimmy, because it's all just, you just continue to raise your energy. You continue, like this, it's so funny. I was thinking about this today, how I'm never sad anymore. I don't get depressed. And it's like, I realize like I don't ever get in low energies anymore. So it's like over time, you keep raising your energy. And one day you realize I never get stuck in a low energy anymore. I never get in that. And I used to, though, okay? So you need to know that I was exactly at that place, too, where I was still questioning things and trying to, like, why am I still not feeling good, even asking that. But you do gradually move out of lower energies. And you're just like, it's just so easy for me to feel good now. It's so easy for me to get out of that. I have more things that I go to feel good, right? That actually feel good to me, that are aligned with me. So it's like I have all these great things that I can do now that get me in that good feeling energy. Just constantly sending out loving kindness. Like that's something even you guys, like I say, like we're all co-creating, like making sure that I'm not, because I can always sound like sometimes I'm sounding like I'm bossy and I don't want to sound that way. So I always remind myself just to calm, like to soften a little, right? And make sure I'm not reactive when I'm speaking, which I've been plenty of times. But yeah, it's all about just, stopping for a moment and making sure I'm not reacting and just relaxing my body and being kind. Honestly, it's really about that. But yeah, you notice that more you do these types of practices, you'll one day be like, I never get depressed anymore. Like I hate to use that word, but I never get in a funk anymore or stay in that anymore. It's just so easy to get out of it. Yeah, so Martin, it really starts with just relaxing though. Don't be thinking you got to be positive all the time. The word positive has been so misused because yes, I'm in a high energy. I'm just being me. I'm being myself. It's not like I am happy a lot. I am positive a lot, but it's not like I think people think positive is like skipping around, do-da-da. Yeah, like sometimes I do that, but you're just light. You're actually more light. So that's why you just have to relax, Martin and guys. Like you got to keep relaxing to release these programs and not tell these kinds of stories. Like don't say it's hard. It's hard to think. It's hard to be positive. Like we don't even realize that we're constantly repeating things like that don't serve us, right? Yeah, I don't even use that word, toxic positive. There's so many things I don't say. Like, what the heck is toxic positivity? That one I never understood that. Like, that we actually would have that next to positivity. Like, those two don't go together, toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is the same thing as persisting because you're faking it when you're really not feeling it. So it's the same thing. It's just, if it doesn't feel real, don't do it at all. Like when I didn't feel good, I was always like this because I was so quiet. If I didn't feel good, if I was going through something at a job and I was at work, I was just going to be quiet. I was going to smile and be pleasant, but I wasn't really going to talk much. I was going to keep to myself while I worked through whatever I was working through. That's all you're doing. You're just laying low. But now you don't got to figure it out now. That's the only thing. I was always trying to figure it out, right? But now you can just relax, remind yourself everything's done, get back to this moment, and then you'll start to feel good. So just think back to like normal everyday living. Like, oh yeah, I don't have to try. I don't know where anyone thought they had to try to be positive. You never got to try to be positive. That's impossible. It's fake. If you're trying to be positive when you don't feel good, it's never going to work. That's the same thing as persisting. Right? So it's really just relax your body. That's the only thing you can do. And it's the best thing that you can do for yourself when you don't feel good, guys, is relax your body. Literally. Nobody knows, and do I not say this? Nobody knows the power in relaxing. Nobody does it. Everybody grabs their phone instead. Stop grabbing your phone. I'm telling you, it's the stuff you need to stay away from. It's the stuff you got to get away from so you can actually relax your body. But we grab our phone instead. to distract ourselves from relaxing. Literally, it's all in the relaxing. Listen, yes, exactly, Linda, exactly. Oh, Linda, I love that you said that you do it for yourself. Like, you do your school for you. You enjoy it. You love it. I do my TikTok stuff in the morning and all my, all this stuff because I love it. The Instagram and Facebook and all of that and, like, creating all this stuff is because I like to do it. I enjoy it. It's like the word, all those labels that I told you guys, I was so clueless about the word narcissist until I started working at jobs and everybody was using this word. And I'm like, I don't even know what this freaking word means, but supposedly everybody's a narcissist today. And I'm like, I'm so clueless. And then when I got on TikTok, everybody used it. I'm like, and now I understand. It's just, you don't realize that you're creating those stories around people. Because when I went to jobs, I didn't have a story around people. I was new, but everybody had a story around everybody. And I was like, I'm not going to listen to them because I don't even know these people yet. And I allowed this to create my own story. And it was always a positive one because I was always happy. And I just was a happy person. So I didn't have anything negative reflections back from these people. They were brand new to me. But when you go into like a new environment, you notice that there's stories already created around people, right? I'm from Philly, Jeffrey. Yeah, and for me, the word authentic means being as real as you can. Be as honest and real as you can in this moment. Be yourself as much as you can. I know, Miranda, I know. We get to choose, right? Look, it's already 7 and it's getting dark here. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Linda. Congratulations. Oh, yes. You should be so proud of yourself that you did that. Like I always say, like you got to stop and see, like, I really have come far. Like, stop and say that. If you're doing these practices and you've been doing them for a while, just stop and say yes. Like, how much stuff has faded out of my life? So much stuff that, like, some things would not go away, guys. And they're gone. They're gone. And I remember, like, they have to go away. They have to go away. These stories, these dominant stories when you keep practicing alignment, they actually can't show up. It's like, it's so funny because I'm very well aware of what's going on in the world. But I'm not, like, I don't feed it or entertain it, though. So it's like, I know what's happening around me, but it doesn't affect me anymore. So, like, because it doesn't affect me, it can't get in, right? I always say we create our own protection bubble the more we do these practices. You're creating it the more you do them, to where nothing can get in it. Like, it was funny because I'm so aware of what happened recently, maybe like a couple weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, I don't even keep track of time, but somebody got in for a little bit and they were going back and forth on my TikTok, but they didn't last. They just disappeared. And it's because I stay in alignment. They can't last in my energy. So it's like, that's what starts to happen. It's like you just create this protection bubble around yourself. Hi from Israel, Dana. Oh, I want to see Nene. Nene, look, I went rounder this time. Did you see? And I want to do, I'm loving these ones, but I have red. They're like a red French kind of different tip that I want, I went shorter because the long ones were like getting to me. They were getting to me. So I was like, I need to go shorter. Oh, have a good evening, Jimmy. I'm so happy for you guys. Like, so many people with so many amazing stories and manifestations. I want to see your color, your nails. I don't know what that means. Doesn't matter. There only is this moment, JM. Always remember that reaction is reaction. It is what it is. But there only is this moment. So remember, don't speak about it. Go back to the practice. Reaction is a reminder to relax your body. Now you're moving out of it. So just get used to saying that, JM, right? Don't speak about it. That's part of my practice. Reaction is a reminder to relax your body so you release that program. So you release that pattern. You keep breaking it down. You keep breaking it down. You move right out of it. But remember, don't speak about it. Oh, reaction is a reminder to relax. Always the same practice. Bye, Nene. Yeah, I actually got to go too, guys. I wanted to stay on a little longer, but I got to get home, and my daughter wants something to eat from somewhere, and I don't want them to close. Because it's getting kind of late, and I think they close early. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to go from here. I'm not dressed right though. I know I'm really talking out loud. I'll be back tomorrow, guys.